Good day everyone. Today we have the 2010 BMW E90 320D. This will be a full in-depth review of the exterior, interior, and engine details of the E90. So let's go and start. The BMW 3 Series started in 1975 and was classed as a compact executive vehicle. The 3 Series is one of the best-selling models of BMW worldwide. In fact, the 3 Series E46 is the all-time top-selling BMW to date. It would be a big letdown if BMW didn't step up for the next generation 3 Series, as there was high expectations for the E90. And of course, the BMW E90 did not disappoint. The E90, as some consumers say, is the very first modern 3 Series. Think of it as an E46, which was a very good car in the first place, and add some modern tech for performance, entertainment, and safety. The E90 claimed the 3 Series' first and only Car of the Year award in 2005. I personally really enjoy driving and just staring at this beauty. It's a little over a decade old, but it doesn't show its age. I personally prefer the diesel variants as they are tremendously so efficient that I got 750 kilometers in a full tank of diesel. And when we talk about efficiency, we think that speed performance might be affected, but with the E90, it's a big no. The diesel turbo engine gives enough power to run the tracks or just a simple rush drive to work. A lot of people tend to turn down BMWs because of their ridiculously high price points, but with a 2-year ownership of one, I fully understand why. And in terms of reliability, the 3 Series is one of the most reliable BMWs you could own, with of course an extra TLC with its maintenance. It's a pretty damn good car, and I'm not saying this because I own one. It's just hands down one of the best modern 3 Series out there, with prices ranging from 500,000 pesos to 1 million pesos. It's efficient, it's reliable, it's fast, and as BMW says, it's a sheer driving pleasure. The 2010 BMW E90 320D offers the upgraded N47D20 2.0-liter turbo diesel engine. It's the first year that the E90 had the upgrade with the same engine, from the original horsepower of 141 horsepower to 161 horsepower at 4,000 RPM and 340 Nm of torque at 3,000 RPM. It is mated with a 6-speed automatic transmission with sports mode, and it has a fuel tank capacity of 61 liters and a mixed fuel consumption rating of 20.8 kilometers per liter. Now on the inside of the E90, as you can see, it is very 2010. So of course with the steering wheel, it is covered with leather, and you have volume controls right on the left side and some different modes or controls for the head unit. The steering wheel can be adjusted both telescopic and height. So, to start the vehicle, you have to have your key fob. Just put this in the slot right here and push the brakes and push the button to start. This is an aftermarket head unit, as you can see. Put on some accessories for better aesthetics. This is a 6-speed automatic with of course your manual mode. On the left hand side of the driver's seat, you have a storage right here which is covered in soft Alcantara like finish, probably for your coins. And you have your controls for the headlights, the park light, headlight, front fog lights, and rear fog lights. You have auto mode as well. This one is your adjustment for the headlights. It's a height leveler. The gauge cluster of the E90 is quite basic because you have your speedometer and your tachometer. You have the mileage and temperature outside and your current time. Of course, the time on this one is not accurate as of the moment. And you have your air conditioning controls, the circular vents, AC button, and rear defogger. You have your different zones and temperature. Of course, you have heater as well. And right here on the middle, you have your traction control off. There, and that signifies that traction control is off. And this one is for your central lock. Hazard button and your air conditioning vents. This one came standard with the E90 during its time. It has a GPS, which of course I do not use anymore because it is now outdated. And of course, with modern technology, I could always use Waze and Google Maps. So when the E90 first came out, there were a lot of consumers that are requesting for more cup holders for this vehicle. And during the first release of the E90, it was only this one that had the cup holder right over here and nothing else. So with the LCI, or the updated models, they added a cup holder, 2 cup holders to be exact, on the passenger side. But this one is for the driver and the other one is for the passenger. So this is just how you open it. Just push it and it pops out. And same with this one. And here's the view of the rear view mirror. You could adjust it with this knob right here. And you have your map lights. This one is a central button for turning on all the headlights in the front and on the back. And your visor, of course, you have mirrors, and on the passenger side as well. Even if this isn't the original head unit of the E90 that it came with, I would still give you a tour with my current head unit. So this is a Android based head unit specifically made for the E90. And you have your radio, your apps, your navigation, video, and Bluetooth connectivity. This one is based off the speedometer, because this one is connected with OBD as well, which is very nice. So there are a lot of features. I don't know if you need calculator inside your vehicle, but it's a good thing that they have one. Google Chrome, YouTube, yes, you could watch videos there. And let's try with the radio.
We cannot wait to meet you and be part of GB 99.1 family.
The sound system inside the E90 is quite nice. It's very good for a daily car, and nothing too good about it, but I mean it does the job well, so that's good enough for me for my daily. And there's nothing more to talk about on the front cabin or the front side of the vehicle. So let's go and check out the rear seats. And on the back part of the E90, it's quite simple. You get what you need to be a passenger. Nothing much very special on the back part. The top of the line models of the E90 has some air conditioning vents right here. This one doesn't have one. Power outlet. And if this is a modern day BMW, I'm sure this would be USB ports. On the back seats, you have an access of a net storage on both sides. soft touch materials on the door sidings as well. It's all covered in leather. This one's plastic though, sorry. As you can see, the attention to detail that the E90 or BMW gives the E90 is spectacular, as this one is a Alcantara finish with weather moldings, as you can see. Very nice touch. This one is your rear light, which can only be accessed by the driver. I'm not sure why, but that's how it works. So the back seat has 3 headrests. And an armrest with 2 cup holders. You have coat hooks built in on the back part of the E90, one on each side, as you can see. And here's a view of the front cabin of the BMW E90. And this is the trunk area. Electronic switch. You have plenty of space. As you can see, there's a trolley right over here and a lot of stuff that you can put inside of the trunk. There's massive load of space that the E90 has, and you have under storage as well, which is very deep too. Now, if you're asking why the E90 has a very large storage space, probably there's one item that is missing, and that is of course the spare tire. Just to give you a trivia, the BMW E90 originally came with run-flat tires, and BMW decided not to include spare tires to emphasize the benefits of having a run-flat tire. Obviously, I already changed the tire to a non-run-flat tire, and I'm looking for a spare tire to fit in the car. BMWs always have first aid kits included with their vehicles, so that's a standard for the E90. And with opening this cover right here, you have some tools that is included for the E90. And this is the clip that you need to twist and to gain access of the battery inside. And I hope you enjoyed the full tour review of my 2010 BMW E90 320D. There's a lot more to come, so please do subscribe, share, and like my videos. This is Patrick Reyes TV, signing out.